Hello present, hello future, hello you. Today I'm going to talk again about the recent situations on YouTube with abuse. I thought it was over for a long time. I thought the whole situation was over. And then Sam Pepper made his video harassing women on the street. And then the whole thing just started again. More allegations against popular YouTubers, more confessions, and bad apologies. One of the people who admitted to having sent inappropriate messages to people who were underaged was Neil Johnson, which is scary, because I'd made videos inspired by some things he did, and he commented on some of them, and he had actually messaged me on Twitter asking if I wanted to make a video for his channel, which I was very excited about, and then that information came out, and obviously I'm not going to be doing that anymore. And then Alex Day came back to YouTube and made a half-hour long video, which I would encourage you not to watch on YouTube. Don't give him the views, and don't give him the ad money. I'll put a link below to a re-upload of it on a different site if you feel the need to watch it, but honestly, I wouldn't. Here's the thing. We shouldn't care how genuine these people's apologies are. We were not their friends. We were not their family. I want you to think of this situation in a different context. I want you to think of this as if it hadn't happened on YouTube, it had happened in a college. And say there was a professor that students really admired and that had a positive influence on many of the students' lives. But then information was released that he had abused some of his students. The obvious thing to do is to fire the professor, to get him out of that position of power so that he can't repeat the same actions again. And that's the case even if it was a professor that many of the students liked, because they can't be allowed to do the same thing again. And that's the same with YouTube. These people use their position of power to manipulate and abuse people. Again, we do not know these people. And the abuser's friends and family, they can forgive these people. But we can't. These abusers can move on with their lives, they can better themselves, and they should. But they shouldn't do that on YouTube. They shouldn't do that in the platform that they used to manipulate their audience. We cannot let them back into the community. We cannot act like this is okay, and we cannot let this keep happening. And for the most part, that's what this community seems to be trying to do. Because abuse is not a YouTube problem. It's a widespread problem. And I'm sure it's a problem in many other industries and many other communities. And YouTube is one of those communities that's taking a stand against it. It's good that we're doing something to stop this problem. And while the whole situation is terrible, I think it shows the strength of the community that we're reacting so strongly against it. We just need to keep these abusers out of their power. Should I have a sign-off? Nah.